Hi everyone, I've been asked by hundreds of you for my top tips on how to survive the election, which is today. Number one, it's all about energy. We don't see the world as it is, we see the world as we are, according to a quote from the Talmud. And this is in a variety of different texts, spiritual texts that have been around the world, and they all say the same thing in a different way. But basically what it means, it comes down to energy, vibration, and consciousness. If you raise your energy, you raise your vibration, and you see things differently. In Donnie Epstein's latest book, The Seeker's Code, he illustrates the energetics of the current tier of consciousness, whereby there's only a certain amount of pie and it's limited, and you better get your piece before it's all gone, because that piece of pie is only available for some of us and not all of us. Now, if this is your energetic baseline, then it's easier to be convinced that one party or candidate is right and the other is wrong. He also describes the energetics of the next tier of consciousness, and that has at its baseline that there's an unlimited amount of pie available for everyone. Now, this brings me to my next tip: vote for policy, not politics. And it's going to require of you to view through the lens of optimization, which also requires you to have more energy. Do you just react to what you see or hear? Or do you say, with curiosity or optimization, why are you being told what you're being told? For example, why is it okay for those who identify or ascribe to one party to call names to those of the other party, but if the shoe was on the other foot, the original name callers would be offended? This goes back to the original quote from the Talmud that we see the world as we are, not as it is. And that also goes back to the amount of energy that we have that determines how we see the world. My next tip is turn off the TV, put down the newspapers, get out of the media machine. Excessive TV watching, which has been defined as 4 or more hours daily, is associated with a greater risk of developing brain-based disorders such as dementia, depression, Parkinson's disease. And a study published by the International Journal of Behavior, Nutrition, and Physical Activity has proven that those who have more than 4 hours of TV watching, between 28 and 38% greater risk of developing these brain-based disorders. So put it down, think for yourself. Look at different sources, not just one source. Even if the other sources conflict with your ideology, this will help raise your vibration, raise your energy, and allow you to see the world in a different way. And finally, it's no one's business who you vote for or how you vote. And if people choose to leave you because of who you voted for, recognize it's just a reflection of their energy state and the consciousness level that they're at, and it has absolutely nothing to do with you. So those are my tips for surviving today's election day.